right. All right. Yeah. How's everybody doing? All right. All right. Yeah. Sorry, had double volume going on. What's up, everybody? It's Dayson Silver of Silver Days Music, and I'm here going live once again. I kind of want to go over this beat, do a review of a track that I made, and I just want to see, you know, I'm trying to get into this live thing, trying to do more, trying to really get myself out there a little bit, get my skills up. Those of you that don't know me, I've been doing music for a long time, off and on. I'm a cybersecurity teacher. I was a rapper at one time, still rap a little bit, but not as much as I used to. Mainly make the beats. If you've seen my other lives, you've noticed that my desk is kind of cleared off. I kind of moved the SP404 and the Maschine Plus over to my dollar setup. Make sure you go back and check that video on my dollar setup. It just kind of goes into, me basically making a beat, but also going through the process of realizing that sometimes less is more. So basically that's what we were doing. So this time right here, what I want to do is I want to kind of go over a track that I've been working on. And this track right here, I made some time ago. I made this track a while back. And as you know, I'm a gospel artist. I'm a Christian hip hop artist. I made transition a long time ago. So basically, I'm gonna play the track. After I play the track, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna break down the track so we can actually see what we got going on here. All right. All right. So let's go into another view. All right. So here I'm working in Maschine. As I'm working in Maschine, I got a lot going on right here in this track. Basically, what I'm doing in this track is that I wanted to do something that kind of sound like very melodic, at the same time sound like a band was doing it. And then also I wanted to make sure that it was something that was spiritual. Okay. So what I did is after I made the beat, I went ahead and I put a Bible scripture to it. Not only that, I actually got inspired by watching the movie 300. So I was watching 300 and I saw the scene and I was like, well, man, what if I wrote a song and that song really was like an anthem, what a warrior's anthem, something where people can feel strength and get strength from. So we'll see how it goes, and let's just dive in. All right. So this is what the track sounds like. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can't hear it, let me know.
Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in Him will I trust. Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. Thou shalt no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest I dash thy feet against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet, because he hath set his love upon me. Therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him, and show him my salvation.
Whoa. All right, so that's the track. Hopefully you like that. Hopefully it's something that you can get into. Made it to be inspirational. It was an inspiration to me. When I first sat here for a while, I was kind of going through it, because here's a crazy thing: when you move NI files, you'll actually lose a lot. Let me change my view. All right. So when you move NI files around, what can happen is that you can actually lose a lot of sounds. So I had to go find the sounds, the drum sounds and everything that I was using. Just to break this down and let you know what I got going on here, I have a piano sample and I'm using the Gentleman. I'm not the best piano player, but I can make I can definitely make a melody. So I used the Gentleman for that, and the only thing I added to that was this right here. And I gotta give props to CMP Productions. CMP Productions. I got this from CMP Productions years ago. It's kind of like a chord finder. So if you really want to go and find chords of samples and songs you use, you can actually use this here. Let me turn this static down, this vinyl sound off, so I can get a little clear. All right. So that's what I did there. And then for my bass, I'm basically using a Scarbee bass. And one of my favorite presets right here is basically the necklace. It just adds that grit, and I love that grit to it. And as you can see, I really don't have any effects on it. I didn't add guitar rig or anything like I normally do. Okay. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Jai Brown, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming in as well. I appreciate it. Let's make sure we comment and subscribe and things like that. And then I'll try to connect. I'll go on your page as well and make sure I go check you out. For the keys I used, I have the Arturia V collection. So I used the Pink Animals sounds from that, and it's very smooth. As you can see, I got more of the bark and the grit in it, to kind of make it a little rough, you know. For my drums, I actually got my drums from Splice. So my drums came from Splice. Let me come out of here real quick. So this was, I forgot the name of the kit exactly, but I did get these drums from Splice. And this was more like it was a neo soul drum set or drum pack, sample pack. And I broke this thing up to try to make it sound like a real band, you know. So you can't see, but my MPC is off screen. So it's all of that. And then I made a number of different patterns, but I'll go into those patterns in a little bit. The male vocal moan is actually me. I have a chorus set here, and what I'll do is I'll like hit a key. I'll hit a key, and what I'll do is I'll sing, like if the key is C, E, G, I'll sing in C, E, and G. and I may sing a high falsetto. I'll try to do a falsetto, a bass, and my regular voice. So like if you hear it by itself, it sounds horrible. But I did do it through Arturia. So like that's the first one. Second one. And when you put them all together, the moan sounds a little different. Okay. So, but all of that's me. Then, I did the scripture, but I made sure that I had I have Fab Filter. So I made sure that I had a vocal lead preset going on with that. And then I had Autotune on as well, because I wanted that speaker effect. I kind of thought like Black Thought, when Black Thought had the song and he was like, so I was thinking kind of that type of sound as well. Of course, I have vinyl samples going on. This is the Abbey Roads right here. So with this being the Abbey Roads, I added the vinyl sound to that. For Group H, once again, it's just me and my vocals, and I'm just counting it off.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So, I put my voice through a vocoder, which is how we came up with that. And then I used Spark, and I used the rusty pipes just to add a little inflection during the chorus. And the things I would go back every now and then and made sure, let me turn this off. Then I would go back every now and then, and I would try to add different layers to the song. There's still some more stuff I want to do, some more stutters I want to do, some more things I want to actually kind of just to bring it more life and bring it back. Maybe do some mutes, some track mutes, because right now there aren't any track mutes. So I do want to go back and do some track mutes, especially where the music will drop and then the beat will keep going, or everything will just stop and then boom, everything comes back in. So eventually I'll go back in and I'll do more track mutes. But yeah, this is my song. It's called Instructions. And the scripture that I read from was Psalms 91. Psalms 91 is a real strong, powerful scripture. One about telling, letting us understand that God will protect them. He will protect us if we make him his everything. So if we make him if we make him our everything, and he'll protect us. He'll cover him under our wings. You'll see pestilence on your left, pestilence on your right, but it won't come near you. And we'll forever be under his covering. And so this is kind of what this song represents for me. So let me just let you listen to the drum track by itself. So the countdown happens. Yeah, see, I really wanted to sound like a real band did this, or got a group of guys got together. Well, in terms of my vocals, yeah, I did do my vocals in Maschine. Sometimes I'll do my vocals in, because I use Ableton as well. So I'll take all this and dump it in Ableton and make it the full song. But I did do my vocals here. I just took my microphone, recorded it, and made sure that Autotune was on. So I had Autotune, and I just hummed it. And sometimes Autotune would mess you up if you don't set it right. So no, I did every. You could do every. Honestly, you could do everything in Maschine. There's a lot of people that they don't even go outside Maschine. They do everything in Maschine. So yeah, it can easily be done. A lot of things where you hear me do vocals, I'll go over another video at another time where I actually did a remix to Mass Appeal. And when I did I can't play the vocal. I wish I could. So but yeah, definitely, you definitely can use it for vocals. And thanks for commenting, man. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, so maybe I'll do a video on that, and I'll just show the process that I do to do the vocals in Maschine. Of course, I record it, I sample it in, and then after I sample it, then because those moans is nothing but me sampling. And then as the track was, where's my vocal at? Is it here? 1, 2, 3. I chopped those up. I just did that. The scripture. All right. Yeah. So the scripture, I did record here. Let's go back here to the sampler. Oh, that's because it's not on there. Because I started a certain point in turn right here. So yeah. So one thing about Maschine, you can just record it straight through while it's playing. So you can play and record it at the same time and just keep going. And the song keep looping, or however the length of the song is. I made sure that this length would allow me to get through the entire scripture before it was done. So, yeah. Now one thing I am thinking about adding, my dog is going crazy up there. I have Spitfire Labs, or Spitfire Audio, and I have the BBC, which is free. I don't know if it's free anymore. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Let's make sure we all connect, because if y'all do music and stuff like that, I'll go on y'all page as well. I'll subscribe, and then we try to build this community of music makers. So the thing that I'm thinking about doing now is going back and adding, just some stabs for some more emphasis on some things, or some portions or parts of the song, because I really want the song to kind of take off, things like that. And the thing about this, I can have the notes long, or here I can make it spiccato, where it's real short and choppy. Or you can do, your piz. And, that'll come into play. Or you can have your tremolo right here. So I love this, man. This is just, Open Labs is dope. And I haven't really had the opportunity till now to kind of get into a lot of the things that I'm doing. And the biggest thing for me is I was a hip hop junkie, and I mean, still am to this day. But I gave my life to the Lord, so I want to make sure that if I do serve Him, I give Him me. I can't give Him what everybody else. I can't fake in front. I got to give Him me. So I'm doing it this way through my music and things of that nature. Trying to keep it positive, keep it pushing, still keep it tough at the same time. So yeah. So this is my song called Instructions, and this is kind of the breakdown of me doing everything in Maschine. If you go back and look at a beat series that I have, that I was working on back in August. Was it August or July? It was July. I was trying in July to do 31 days, but I didn't get through it. You'll see me making beats in the Maschine Plus, as well as you'll see me making beats in Ableton. So, just basically trying to make sure that I cover all bases, especially with having all this stuff. You know what I mean? But everybody, this is Dayson Civil of Civil Days Music, and this is my beat called Instructions. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, join. You know, we're trying to build this community, trying to get everything going, and y'all have a great one. Let's connect. Everybody, peace.